Hi, this is SAP API trainer from your platform. Today I am going to discuss about the one of the engine to run the MRP planning is CTM capable to match. Okay, if you see here, to run the MRP, we have three engines. They are the heuristic, optimizer, and CTM. CTM is nothing but the full form of CTM is capable to match. Heuristic is a infinite planning. Additionally, we have doing the capacity leveling for the heuristic. Optimizer, it is a finite planning and a cost-based planning. Optimizer is a finite planning, cost-based planning. It runs on the based on the cost. To run this optimizer, we need the iLog server. To run the optimizer, we need the iLog server. Cost data. Additionally, we have to maintain the cost data for the master data. This cost data will provide by the business team, and we have to create a cost profile and optimizer profile to run the optimizer engine. Okay. For CTM, the CTM is capable to match. CTM, it is also finite planning. It is also finite planning. This running work. This is work. Sorry. This is work on the basis of. This is work on the basis of. Demand priority and supply category. This is going to work on the basis of demand priority and supply category. Let me elaborate what is demand priority and supply category. For example, I have sales orders 2000 quantity. Forecast 2000. And customer inquiry 2000 quantity, which means my total demand is 6000. But my machine capacity is 4500. Okay, if I run the CTM, if I run the machine, normal the machine capacity is 4500 only, but I have the demand is 6000. If I run my machine, it will take first the customer inquiry 2000, then later forecast 2000, and 500 sales orders. 500 sales orders and 1500 sales orders will not going to deliver, which means sales order will also sales order 1500. This is due to the capacity 4500. If we have a demand 6000, if to overcome this, we have to follow demand priority. Demand priority means here the customer inquiry is just about the inquiry of the particular for their order. It's just an inquiry thing. That means it will not impact on any business, and it will not impact on the cost. Sales orders forecast is important. For this reason, what we had going to do, we make the sales order as a first priority, second priority as a forecast, and customer inquiry third priority, which gives, if we make the sales demand priority, sales order as the first priority, forecast as a second priority, customer inquiry third priority, what it will do, it will take 2000 sales orders first of all, then next forecast is 2000, and finally it will take 500 as a customer inquiry instead of 2000 to achieve the capacity of the machine. By doing this, we are not going to lose any data, important data, which means the sales order is important. Forecast and customer inquiry is not that much important compared with the sales order forecast. This is about the demand priority. We can achieve this the CTM. The next, supply category. Supply category means, see, if I have, first of all, make the supply for 1000 quantity, then go for 2000 quantity, then go for 3000 quantity. This is the supply category. Okay, whichever has the less quantity, first do it and make the supply of this, requirement, like that. Okay. Like this, the CTM is worked on the basis of the demand priority and supply category. Okay. Come to the configuration part. For CTM, see, unlike for a heuristic optimizer, for anything we have here, we are going to use for CTM. Sorry, for heuristics and optimizer, you are going to use the planning book data and planning book and selection view data. But in the CTM, we are not going to use any planning book, any planning area, anything in from the API side. This is a separate folder CTM, and we have to make the configuration for CTM separately. But the final results we are going to the final result. What are the final results? The results we are going to be showing in the integrated demand planning only. Configuration wise, we are not using any demand planning book, data view, planning area, anything we are anything we are not going to use in this CTM. For CTM, so here we are going to create a separate configurations for CTM. Okay, let me start the configuration path. Okay, the configuration part is, first of all, go to the SPRO, SAP reference IMG, APO, supply chain planning, multi-level supply and demand matching, CTM. See, here we have to be, we have to create this demand. Yeah, here we have to going to create the demand prioritization, supply categorization, CGM 10 series, and such strategy. We have to create all these 4 things. The demand prioritization, first of all, take the define. Okay. First thing is what we are doing here. We are going to creating the define special sorting. Okay. Which means that here, what was the exact thing here is, see, we can make the demand priority by category, by sales, by product number, by location number, by customer type, by customer. we can create a demand priority, not even only on the categories. We can create by different types like customer, product number, source location, order type, sales order, customer like in all these types we can make the demand priority. Okay, now I'm going to create for the based on the category wise. Okay, first is the sales orders. The sales order is sales order category is BR. BM, sorry, I'm sorry, BM is sales orders. First, make it as BM sales category. Thank you. Okay. I'm getting the error message. Why? Because it's already created. This order is already created. To show you again that I'm going to create one more time, but this is already created. See if you see it's already created. Sales order first thing. So the next is a forecast. The next is a customer inquiry. It's already created. If you want to create it again, just delete it and make it again. You can do that also. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm just delete. Okay. Now I'm starting the new thing. Okay. One. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, it's not possible to create again. Okay. Like this, we are going to create. Yeah, it's already created. BM sales orders is the first priority, forecast is the second priority, and customer inquiry is the third priority for the category wise. Okay. This is already created. The next is define sort profile. The sort profile, what we are going to do, TD sort profile UP. Under this category, we have to even. Yeah. This is for categories. Sorry. Let me click then I will show you the index. Okay. Why this sort profile is what's the use of the sort profile means? Okay, if I would like, okay, if I have a demand priority as a sales orders, forecast, and customer inquiry. Okay, in the sales orders also, at what okay, whichever the early sales orders that I have to deliver first. Okay, which that means whatever the tomorrow sales orders that I have to deliver that first. Whatever the second week second week sales order that I have to send it later. Like that, I have to make the prioritization. First, I selected here as category. If you select the category by default, if I select the category here, then it will by automatically taken sales order first priority. Why? Because in the demand prioritization itself only, we are given the priority for sales order as the first priority. Okay. That is the thing. The next, the category I'm going to delivery date. This is my second priority. Like that, I have going to create. Okay, save, done. Okay, the next is right. Let me make that this third priority. Okay. It's done. Okay. The next is define supply category. So in the supply category, normally we have the normal, target, excess, new recipients, normal, excess, target stock, normal stock, excess stock, which means that I'd like to go with new things. W, no, new entries, W1, target stock, stock, normal stock, excess stock. Okay, is already created. Okay, no issues. Okay, no, yes, okay. Here, see, here we have the, you can create anything. If you can create the different numbers also. Let me create things. Okay, U1, target stock, normal stock, U3, excess stock, saved. Saved. Okay. We create the supply categories. We create a supply category U1, U2, U3. Like that, what we created U1, U2, U3. Like the other, like we can create the other users also created like W1, W2, W3, 01, 02, 03. Like it's like their interest. Like we had to create like this. Then next after that is search the strategies. Go to search strategies. Make search strategies a new one. ZTU. Plots. Okay. Create. Search strategies is okay. ZTU. Okay. sequence one. What is the sequence? Okay. Here we can select the whatever the supply category we have given. We have to select the insert strategies. Okay. Here I am giving it as a target. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Is it okay? Create it. Yeah, we created the strategy also. Okay. Then next go to the create the CTM time series. Next day. Just get the time series. Okay. TD. Yes. You. Okay. Time series underscore UP. Okay. See here, what I'm doing here is in the time stream in the system. Why this? What is the use of this time stream maintenance? Normally, for the optimizer and the heuristic, we have the planning book, time planning book, data view, planning area, everything we have. But in the CTM, you don't use any planning book, planning area. Because of that reason, here we are going. Here we are going to use to given the what is the time period, what is how many days it has to be run per how many okay, what is the interval of the run of the CTM, the rate, the complete details we have to given in this field. Okay. For period type, here I'm giving period type is days. Daily it has to be run up to what, up to how many days, 365 days. Here I'm giving to cancel. Okay. This, if you see here, started is 8/2/21, ended is 7/2/2022. For 1 year, it's going to be this. Okay, save it. Time stream is saved. Then next, come to the APO screen. First of all, what we did, we just created the demand profiles, demand prioritization, supply category, and the time series we created. Now we are going to make the configuration of the CTM. To run the CTM, we need to maintain some planning table. Now that means planning. That means planning board. Sorry, we have to maintain some planning board. Why? Because we don't have any here. The CTM is not going to use any interact in any planning book data view. That's why we are going to give in the planning board. Okay. The path is APO. Go to the APO. Multi-level supply and demand matching. Planning. Okay. First of all, here we have to give the master data selections. Master data selections. Just give the name as TD underscore MDS underscore UP. Model name 00220 is model standard model name. Okay. check profiles, no need to do anything. Just select it, open it automatically. Okay, sure. No issues. Location product. See, if you see here, now no location products, nothing will be there. Yeah, what we have to do, just in the location products, just select the new one, append a row. Just give the product number, product name. What is the product? What is the finished product? We have TDFS finished product. Leaflets. Under which location? Yeah, I'm I'm going giving the inputs. Input output. That means where you're getting the input finished product and the distribution location. The similar thing I'm going to give in here. TD DLO. Okay. Once I'm giving my source data, source where is the source here? What is the source? Where you're getting the demand? We're getting the demand from the distribution center for the finished product. I'm just giving. I just given here the finished product in the distribution in this center. If I once click here. Once I click in this option, what I get here? Here I get the network. Okay. Here I get the all network. All network means if you see external procurement. External procurement means where you are going to getting this. Okay. From this location, external procurement has to be made to the plant. For this plant, once the stock is available, this plant is going to transfer to this distribution location. Okay, like that I get the information of the master data. Whatever the master data I maintained, that I was going to be connected in this network. Okay, save. Data was saved. The next is order selection. The order selection, TD, ODS, UP. Here you have to select our master data. Which master you have to be using? You created one master as BSUP. Like this one you have to select. ATP categories. Okay. ATP categories for ATP for demands. Category. Sales order. Forecast. This is also saved. After that, we have to create the board, planning board for CTM. Okay. Here we are going to do the original configuration. What the boards we have to do. Initially, the status here is in the grayed out tab. Once we make all the settings here, then it will turn to a green. Okay. What is CTM profile? I'm not getting the chance to create the new one. Okay. Okay. Once I click on this, okay. Here I'm going to create a CTM profile. TD CTM. Let's go plus. We have set the bucket planning. Just give the CTM. CTM. UP CTM. What is the CTM profile? Okay. Okay. I created the CTM profile, the name. Then I have to maintain all these fields. Okay. Supply distribution. No need to think. Okay. Execute separation after CTM. Allow multiple distribution. Okay. Execute separate distribution after CTM. Means if you want to do separate distribution after CTM, then you have to select this option. Otherwise, no need to think. Planning scope. Just give the version. Play version is 000. 000 is a version. In the master data selection, okay, do you want to run the okay? In the master section, if you want to run the all master data, or we had to run the system for selected master data, then we have already created the master data. Select master data. Just select that one. TDMSDS. This is our master data selection. Okay. Demand selections, suppress session. We have already created our demand selection. Auto selection. So just give our auto selection. So you have created the supply selections also. Time stream, you have created a time stream also there. TDT, and this is how to get. Here I'm selected only the whatever we have created that I'm going to that I selected here. The planning scope. Okay, I didn't go for the any new thing, anything. I just selected here whatever I created, whatever thing is. I created master data selection profile. I created order selections. I created for the demand selection. Everything I had selected here, created here. That I'm going to be selecting here. Strategies. If you want to go for the forward scheduling or bulk scheduling, you have to be select this option strategies. Aggregation. If you want to maintain aggregation, disaggregation, we can do it here. Then next is demands. Demands is also not that much. If you have sequence for customizing demands for this profile, sort profile. If you have created a sort profile, select sort profile. Not align sort profile. What's happening here? Okay, I got that. TDS UP. Okay. I just create here my creator sort profile. Click on enter. Click on simulation. So okay, no issues. If it's true, then I get the demand also here. If you have any demand, then it's going to display here. I have maintained the sales order, that's going to be displayed here. supplies. Category, supply category, search strategy, supply category. So just give categorization purpose. Okay. Such strategy, creative such strategies. Use the creative strategies. If you want to create first, edit categorization profile, we can directly create it. See, this categorization profile structure. So we can instead, we can directly going to create here also. Categorization profiles. Okay. CP UP. I think I already created categorization profile. Okay, so now you can create directly here also instead of going to SPR. You can directly create the categorization profiles also. Just create this categorization profile. Sorry, perfect. TD categorizing UP. Okay. The category using AITB categories, supply limits we can search. Hundred category. Okay. I'm going to select with the ATP categories. Normal stock. Just give the pyramid group also. Okay. Here what we have to do, just I created my, here I'm selecting this. Okay. This is my general settings. Then I just enabled here the categorization using supply limits. Then I'm going to supply limits. Here I'm giving supply limit by the ZUP. Okay, otherwise I had to select the here we can create our own, but otherwise we have to go into, you can use that from some predefined also. supply limit. Okay, we can select, we can create the profiles here. Now, supply categories. Okay. Like, you have to give the category profile here. Once we done all these things, once we done all these things, simply save. Okay. Yeah, here I didn't provide the supply categories. That's why it's not going to perfectly work. Okay. Supply okay. First of all, I have to supply limit also instead of okay. Now I have to keep. Okay. Supply. The product FST. Just use the product and location. FSTUP. Okay. Location as a just okay. From which period to which period I have to go to continuous up to 1 year. I have to give here 07.02.2022. Limit number 1. I have to give supply limit here. Okay. Stock. Target. What is the target stock? Next. Normal stock. Next is excess stock. I'm going to save these things. I'm going to give maintenance categories. Category propagate. Save. I have maintenance. Yes, sir. I take the solution. Yeah. Yeah, finally the setting. Finally, the setting is for the, if you want to select for the SNP or PPDS, here you have to select the now you are going to run for the SNP. That's why here we're going to enable the SNP data button only. So once everything is done, just select. Then if you see the status is a green. Previously it was in the grayed out. Start planning. The planning I'm done completed. Evaluation results. You can check the results here also. Demand prioritization. On demand prioritization. Supply prioritization. Like this, we can run the CTM and you can view the results here. You can view the results here itself only, or you can directly view the results in the interactive demand planning, like a for heuristics where you. Let's show the term. So you can see here the demand priority is complete, supply planning is completed. Yes. Yeah. If you want to see the results directly in the interactive demand planning, just if you see here, the SNP planning board is there. If you want to see the SNP, if it's related to SNP, we run the CTM for the SNP. That's why the results are get stored in the SNP inter-demand planning screen. If you for a PPDS also, we can we have the heuristic optimizer CTM. If you run these engines for the PPDS, the results you have to go to store in the PPDS side. Okay. Here we run for the SNP side, then I'm clicking here SNP planning board. Directly moves to the text to the screen to the inter-demand planning screen. Okay. There we can see the results. Like for heuristics, where distribution demand and distribution receipt dependent demand. This is like that also. In the same way, we are going to see the results for the CTM also. Other are we can directly get it from here also. This is about the CTM. This is about the CTM. This is about the CTM. And simply, we can conclude CTM as CTM is a finite planning. CTM is run under the basis of demand, priority, and supply category. Under the basis of demand, priority, and supply category. The CTM doesn't have any planning book, data view, selection profiles like heuristics and optimizer. This is a separate. This is the configurations are separate from this both. To do the CTM configuration, first of all, we have to maintain the demand priority supply category such strategy CTM times 3. We have to maintain all these fields. Then later we have to go to the configuration part. In the configuration part, we have to maintain the master data selection and order selections. Once the master data selection order selection is completed, then we have to go to the planning board. Creation of the planning board. In the creation of the planning board, we have to give the each and every fields. We have to maintain the configuration. We have to maintain in the planning board what we created which that means master data selections fields, auto selections data. We have to be all those things we have to be provided in the planning board configuration part. Once everything is done, we have once everything is done, this is the planning board creation. Once everything is done, here the status is turns to green. The status turns to green. Click on start planning. Click on the CTM will get started. Once CTM is completed, the results will get going to display here. Okay, this is about the CTM. This is from my end for today. Thank you.